Good morning, folks. This is Edgar from Marstem Inc. Today, we're going to talk about how to do the EDU research in the city of Los Angeles, show some code studies, and also show some layouts that we came up with for this specific project. Now, this is the location for the project, and basic study for the site from just Google View to see if it's eligible for an ADU or not. Now, the main important things that we need to take a look at is to see whether this project is within a half mile of public bus stop. So to do that, we put the address, we go, here, and we check for public bus stops. I mean, I already did check it. It's here. Oh, can change it. There's even closer one. Here. So it is 0.3 miles. So the reason I'm doing that check is because I would like to know if I convert the garage, I need to provide parking. So that's a check. So we have no issue with the parking regulation. Next thing that I'm gonna check is to see where is my garage located and what constraints do I have in the site. So the site is a hillside, and then they have a sort of called carport here in the front, and then they do have a garage in the back, but it's a single car garage. And also the electric pole, because when I'm designing, if the electric pole was here, I would put 5 feet away my building line or the overhang. And if there isn't any, so I can do it with the 4 feet regulation. Hello, kitty. So next thing is to check the zoning regulations. We already have the ZMAS opened up. Project is is located on a RD 1.5, which means multifamily residential per. It's one dwelling per 1,500 square foot. In reality, this client can do multiple units. However, they just want to convert the garage into an ADU. So the lot is about 7,800 square foot, which gives us about 5 units on this property. And then assessors, it's a single family with 1,700 square foot of building. Now, next thing I like to check is the records, because if per records the property does not have permitted garage, that means whatever you have there, it's not legal, and that brings it to follow the setback regulations. Let's go. Okay, so documents provided, permit repro. So this is the record that we obtained from City of LA. I'll show you later how to do that. Online it's easier. However, this specific project did not have any online records available for us to look into, so we requested them. Okay, so we have the alley and the garage. So the garage is permitted, and what does it say? So 2 dwelling and a garage. So for some reason they said it's a 2 dwelling. Maybe it was a duplex, back in the days, but now it's a single family. So that's checked, bus checked. There are no other restrictions that I need to follow. Next, I need to go to the AD ordinance. Before I do that, I have the site already modeled up. So this is where the existing garage is, and our client wants to utilize only this portion of the property for our ADU project. Now, so it's an ADU project, we have single family. Now, in a detached accessory units and movable tiny houses, this is the LA code summary. Now, existing single family dwelling, that's what we're gonna look into, because we have a single family unit, but it's a multi-family zone. Then they allow one per lot. There is no height restriction that I need to look into. ID minimum rear side setback. That's interesting. This is for the conversion, and I need to forfeit for the additions. Okay, now, and then over here for the detached, it says 1 JDU in single family zones. Now, the problem here is where the city of LA says the JDU has to be contained within a single family unit. Now, if it's contained with a single family unit, that means it's not detached, so it's not supposed to be in this chart. Now then, the idea is to do as maximum possible options, and then we have multiple ADU, which is allowed in for the multifamily dwelling, which we don't have. It allows 2 ADUs, which is 1 detached, 1 attached. So I can do 1 ADU plus an attached, but it gives me 16 feet height restriction. Now, this portion of the code is vague or confusing, and actually it's more problematic than it is. And then they have a section, it says combination of ADU and a JDUs. So if we go here, okay. Single family zone lot with a single family dwelling state law allows 1 JD to be created. That's for the zone. On lots with existing multifamily dwelling, up to 2 detached ADUs can be created. But then the JDU may be permitted in addition to either a detached ADU or a movable tiny house. So this section says in addition, but doesn't say if it's basically attached to an ADU or the house. And then there was a section, I'm trying to find it here. This is the best part. The ADU or JDU is within the proposed space of a single family dwelling or existing space of a single family dwelling or accessory structure, and may include an expansion of no more than 150 square feet. So in reality, what it means, it says your JDU can be within your garage. It doesn't have to be within a single family, because here it says accessory structure. So accessory structure to the main dwelling is a garage. Okay, so today what I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna push the limits to see what city will approve, because the way the code is written, it allows me to do many options here, and most likely they will interpret the code incorrectly and give me some restrictions, but I like to push the boundaries. So let's get to it. So this I did an ADU JDU combination. So in the first floor, I'm providing the kitchen, powder room, laundry, pantry, living, dining area, and staircase going up to the second floor. Second floor, we have the master bedroom, and we have open deck, and the trellis, so it doesn't go into the square foot calculations. And then I have an attached JDU on the second floor. Like I said, I'm trying to push the boundaries, see what they're gonna say. Now, it did not require any parking, as we said previously, but we're trying to give a parking space because it's located from the alley side and there is nowhere to park the car. It's an additional bonus that we'd like to give the tenants. So, our first thing we need to check for the parking is the space, if we have enough space to park. This is per code. So we have 16 feet. Now, since it's not a required parking, I'm gonna go to my codes. There you go. So this is the parking design, and it's not required parking, which means we can actually, nope, we can do 7.6 for compact cars. That checks. And then we go to bear with me 1 second. Non-required stalls. Here you go. So we're gonna follow table 5B for non-required stalls. One way, well, it's a two-way traffic. We're doing 90 degrees parking, and then single loaded aisle, bay width 39.2. So, and then for the required is different. Okay, so 38 feet, 39 feet. Let's go here in the side. Now we need to check so if we have enough backup space. I did, it's 38.5. We're very close, but unfortunately that doesn't work. So next thing what I did is I proposed it as a patio because it's not following the old code regulations. We proposed it as a patio, then underneath they can either park cars or use it as a patio. And one more thing that I didn't mention when I'm starting to do the design, I first like to put my 4 feet setbacks to see where my boundaries are, where my limitations are. I'm gonna go parallel to this. And that's it. So my ADU can be only within this portion. this is it. So basically I have 1037 square foot of space to work with, or I can go to second floor, which I did. Now, in an event where we're going to second floor or over 18 feet height, we need to push back 1 foot. That's one of the zoning regulations. Now, so this is the ADU JDU combination, and also, as you can see, I provided a slider from dining room to use this staircase, and this is pretty much what it looks like in a 3D form. So this is our carport, volumetric representation of the existing residence. This is the dining area. Now I wanted to add actually this to here to bring in more natural light. Yeah, perfect. Bedrooms. Why do I have this here? Oh yeah, it's the JDU. And then these are the bathrooms. Entrance for the JDU. Entrance for the ADU. We give a trellis here, nice looking, to get it done. Now, I'm gonna save this. The next thing that I like to do is actually give you the option of just an ADU, just in case if city becomes very hard to work with. We have the backup plan. Now for the backup plan, we have our site. This is our 1185 square foot ADU. In the first floor, we got the living room, same layout. I think I should change this to a slider, just like we did for the other one. Now we have enough space for parkings, but still backup space is not enough. And then second floor, we have 2 master suites with the open deck and an open deck. This is pretty much what it looks like. We don't have the trellises here, but we'll put it later on if, like I said, city becomes very hard to work with. So this is it. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment if you have any questions. Thank you.